he couldn't even admit to loving Lisa in the interview with Dom Natty. He kept getting very aggressive and I take that as when you're speaking calm and all of a sudden you get aggressive, you might be bullshitting. You probably are bullshitting.
Yeah. And that's basically what I gathered from the Dominic Naughty show.
Mm-hmm.
That he wouldn't answer the hard questions. Just like the trash that he spewed that I tried to kill myself when I was in the hospital. Now, I'm going to let you all in on this. When I returned from Nigeria last year after we were married, okay, I returned because I had hurt my foot, injured my foot. Was I in the hospital in October? Yes, because gangrene set in my foot. Not the shit that came out of his mouth saying I tried to kill myself.
Mm-hmm.
Not happening. So I'm going to release my medical records that I was in the hospital for 3 days, and if I get
In
find a
Nigeria.
doctor,
That was in Nigeria?
no, here in the United States, I
All
was.
right.
And Usman spoke to my physician on video chat. So the lies that this man's told is to continually to build his base of people. You know, it is your atypical scammer. In fact, I just spoke with SSA and told him I have a lot to share with them. I did not even think Soldier Boy would have scammed me, but he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And let me pin this. People are asking where that interview is. I can read it. I pinned it on the Dom Natty show.
And I've talked to Dom Nadi myself and told him I would definitely re-interview with him, but it has to go through the proper channels.
Mm-hmm.
But never in a million years did I see this coming. I've been with this guy for 3 years. But now that the show's over and you've got divorce papers, right there tells me you're definitely a scammer.
Waited for the show.
Yeah, I did it for the show. Completely did it for the show. And the conversations of him and Amber, I have all of those conversations. Will I release it to Dom? Most definitely. I'll release it all to Dom. I'm not embarrassed. You know, I did the right thing. I was the loyal, faithful wife. But no more. No more. This man thinks he did me a favor. There was no favor. No favor whatsoever. But to use me, his friends, his family, and especially his mother, that I have an issue with.
Mm-hmm.
That woman did not deserve this crap from her son.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, Dom, I will basically, Rocco, I'm going to be taking a few days off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going away and to an undisclosed location just to
Get your mind right.
get my mind right. And when I come back, it's going to come back full force because I wasn't around chasing men around the world trying to get them in my DMs like Usman was chasing women. I was making connections. And when I say I make connections, I made big connections, very big connections. So, with that being said, there are going to be a lot more bigger things coming up on platforms with Baby Girl Lisa. The number one issue when I turn this platform of mine differently is cyberbullying. It will stop. It will stop. It was a TV show, for God's sake, people. TV show. I got scammed by the man that I was in love with. Yeah, I'm hurt and I'm heartbroken over it. But I'm telling you now, there will be no more of this bullying me in my DMs. Trust me, I'm not the one. It is illegal in 50 states. So, if you reside here in the United States and you want to cyberbully me, I promise to make a report each and every time you decide to get in my DMs and try to cyberbully me. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to say the beginning of the show, but then once I was like, oh, maybe this is legit. But in the beginning of the show, I was sitting there. I was like, no, no, no. And then I'm telling you, he played a good game. He did.
Oh, yeah. But there's always a checkmate somewhere along the game.
Exactly.
Always a checkmate. And karma's a bitch. So,
Yeah. Karma always bites you in the ass.
we've seen that with our own eyes. We've seen
Hmm.
that with our own eyes. Karma's a bitch, and you want to do dirt. Trust me, when it comes back to you, you're not going to like how it comes back to you. And I
Yeah.
don't wish it on anybody.
Because it
And
comes back more.
exactly, it was a TV show. Usman wanted it jacked up for ratings, so that's what we did.
Hmm.
You know, he most people don't realize that what I spoke is true. Um, for him to say, go to your platform and apologize, and I'll stay with you. Well, that right there, with having divorce papers in your hand, you think for a second that I'm going to retract that you scam me. Not happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not happening.
Yeah.
Not happening at all. So,
Hmm.
you're right, Holly. When karma comes, it's definitely a bitch.
Everybody, I pinned the thing that's pinned down. There's a Dom Natty show, and that's where Usman goes live with. I mean, he did an interview with Dom Natty, and Dom asks him some tough questions, and Dom doesn't back away from the questions in that interview. And I think you guys should watch it and give a different type of outlook on this situation.
Truly. And right there, because when Usman approached me today about retracting what I said, he was very agitated because he now sees the world is going to see him for what he truly is and what he has truly done.
Hmm.
I would have moved heaven and hell to keep him safe and protected. But after this, it is what it is. It'll be a hard lesson Usman learns in life.
Hmm.
Truly will be.
Hmm. And it's sad to say there'll be it's gonna happen again to other people, and just sad.
That's just exactly it. And, he's done it in front of his peers. I didn't want that stigma to be attached to Nigeria that, scammers. They're well known for that over in Nigeria. But Usman has definitely played that role to a T. And not only is he doing it, to me, he's actually now seen in a different limelight of his friends. You know, they're all associated. So really, it's not looking good. It's not good
Yeah.
in any way, shape,
Yeah.
or form. And being that his eldest brother um, is like what we call a priest, preacher, his brother is the Islamic leader for the mosque. This is not going to reflect well on his brother.
Yeah.
It's just a very bad situation all around. Um, and to the ones who said that Soldier Boy loves me, no, no, he openly admitted on Naughty Dominic Naughty show that he doesn't love me.
Hmm. Yeah, he did.
He doesn't think $1,000 is a lot of money. Well, that there is words of a scammer because that's the bottom line. They're worried about how much you make a week.
Well, when he said that, and I thought the same thing Dom Natty thought, because Dom Natty came back at him, was like, Dom was like, you know, in some places in the United States, $4,000 a month is good money. It says the statistics that you have to make four. If you make less than 4,000, you're not really going to survive. If you make 4,000 or more, you're on a good pace. You know.
Exactly. That's why I say, we have a lot of his ones that love him. Hey, go ahead and love him. Maybe you all can feel sorry, and when you lose money to him, it's on you guys, not me. All I know is, I never thought it would happen. I never expected it, but it did, and it is what it is, Rocco. Truly, it
Mm-hmm.
is. So, enjoy tonight's show, everyone. It's coming to the grand finale, and now you know the truth. Soldier Boy used me to get his platform built up because otherwise, he would always be a nobody in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm taking my platform even further, even further. I will go to all the huge Nigerian bloggers and it will be told because
Yeah.
I made the connections. Those connections I will take it another level up.
A lot of people are saying we believe that you really loved him, and she did.
I did. I truly loved him.
Hmm.
I would have moved heaven and hell to protect him and keep him safe.
Hmm. And he did say that in the Dom Natty show. He was like, she really loved me. She would have
Exactly.
moved heaven and hell. Yeah, something in those types of words. He did say. Yep.
And, what can I say?
Hmm.
I loved him. I love him. But I have a lot of resentment right now. I
Yeah.
don't want to use the word H because that's just not where I'm at this level. I trusted him. I believed him. I fell in love with him only to get my heart broke.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hard lesson learned. Really, it is.
Well, you'll come out of it stronger than you
Uh,
were before you went into it.
the only thing I can say is you get that pit feeling in your stomach, ladies or gentlemen. I never applied for his visa. Never. And I'm glad I didn't.
Hmm.
Because otherwise I would have been stuck 10 years responsibility for him financially.
Yep.
So I
Everything's a blessing in disguise.
it really is. And right now we have enough going on in the world. And this may seem petty to other people, but this is what my private life is.
Hmm. And your private life is on
You know,
national TV.
public for display. So I'm going to admit what went on. I'm going to tell the world what went on. But after the show, my life becomes private again. It will become private, and that's where it will remain. I thank all the fans of the show that have followed me through the season. If you want to remain on Instagram, that's fantastic because you just really never know when Baby Girl Lisa's going to show up.
Hmm.
Truly, truly, you don't.
Yeah.
You know, I can do another spinoff with TLC. I don't know yet. I have no idea what I want to do. That's why I'm taking a few days off just to take time for me.
Yeah. Build your thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. So with that being said, um, he don't need your visa. Well, he ain't getting into the United States anyhow, so I don't know what you're all sitting here wrapping your gums about. There's a ban on any Nigerian coming into the USA. Any Nigerian. Um, that went into effect right when I had my surgery, February, which
Hmm.
still grateful I didn't apply for the visa.
Yeah.
Because that went through and before Trump banned any Nigerians. But I never did apply for it. So, it was a blessing in disguise. Truly it is.
Hmm.
Hard lesson learned on Baby on Lisa, but you guys just never know when I'm going to come back up.
Oh, I
Because
hope
I
to
have,
see you on TLC, or not even TLC, any network.
mhm. Like I said, I love all the people that are on my page. I love them tremendously. They've become family. They're not
Yeah.
just fans of the show. They've become family. I've interacted with so many in private DMs, and there's so many beautiful people from around the world.
Hmm.
It is, and I can't thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart in my DMs. Truly, truly, I appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Rocco at any time because he is my promoter and possibly going to be my manager.
I would love that. I saw I want to say I have a lot of, like, probably a lot of message requests, and it's hard to get to all of them, but I will get to them, guys.
Yeah, I know, and tried my page once.
Yeah, yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, yeah.
And I've done my best to keep up with it through the season, which is,
Hmm.
it's been a fantastic run. It has
What
been.
have you gotten out of this?
What have I gotten out of this? I got a whole lot of family out of this.
Hmm.
Um, as much as my IG has grown, I will say 90% of them are pure family, pure
Hmm.
love. And I
Yeah,
don't care where they're from.
yeah.
10% are haters, but 90% it's pure love. And I can't thank them enough for they have stuck by me through this thick and thin. And to the cast of this season, I can't thank you guys enough for your support.
Yeah, Jeffrey was just commenting. He says, "I love you both." So
I
Jeffrey supports you big time.
know, Jeffrey. And Tom, you guys have been fantastic. Um, definitely, Peter's going to sing to me to make me feel better. So it'll be,
Hula Pita?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. And it's been fantastic. It really has been a wonderful, journey.
My sister's comment. I don't want to say what her name is on here, but she's making me laugh. I'm
She
not. God forbid if I shout her name out on here.
No,
Oof.
no, sure, not like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But any questions, please send it to Rocco, and he will try to answer them. And if he can't answer it, jump in my DMs and say, "Hey, Rocco's not answering me."
People keep asking, "Who am I?" I'm Lisa's new husband.
No, now I've got
I'm joking. Guys.
I got you, Jeffrey, Tom, Ash. That's four. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. I mean, he was allowed 5, so now you're allowed
Hey, well,
50.
exactly. So, Big Release is going to be back on the market real soon here because, never had an issue getting man. So
Yeah.
I'm not bragging about it. It's just
You have
reality.
50 of them waiting for you in the States.
Read my DMs. You
Oh no,
15,
I believe it. I believe it. I
truly.
believe it.
And it's funny because they do make me laugh, especially at this time here right now. I was scanning through my DMs and it really was a lot of fun. I mean, they made
Mm.
me smile. I want to give a special shout out to John Yates. John, you have made this season incredible for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're like the most hated blogger out there, but John, I have nothing but love for you. I'm telling you, um, he's he is very unique. John is very unique, and I've enjoyed him all season. I wish him nothing but the best. Sending him.
I wish he would just stop blasting my girl Ashley. That's
No,
it. That
yeah,
just John, just stop blasting her.
but
Leave her alone.
John and I have a fantastic working relationship. When I get to New York, John, I want to meet up with you guys. You could have drinks. We go out for
Mm-hmm.
dinner. Leave the town right in New York. My other bloggers that are here tonight watching this, I know another Muslim sister just hit me up to tell me she cannot believe the shit he's doing. Um, to all my other bloggers that are here tonight, I can't thank you guys enough. You've been very respectful for the whole season. Because you guys have all been around for a very, very long time doing this. When I first came to IG, I was like, oh shit, who are all these freaking people? Not knowing meme makers, bloggers. I was so lost.
Move your hand away from the speaker.
Oh, I was so lost and didn't know who was who.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's where I met John. John
Mm-hmm.
gave me a heads up of who's doing what and what I need to watch for. John, as long as I'm around, I'll be forever in your debt. You gave me a crash course on what to watch for. So, that.
Oh.
Oh, how'd I do that one? Okay, sorry about that, guys. Um, I'm flipping around my thing here. It's, oh, so many people are posted on my timeline. Um, for the next cast members that are coming in, just remember, people, it's a TV show. You guys have been really tough on this season because we're in quarantine. I truly get that. Really, I do. Everything's crazy, and that's all you guys can do. But please remember, it is television. That's all. It's TV. If you don't like a person, don't watch. If you don't like them on a platform, don't go to them. You can easily ignore it and just walk away from it. But when you provoke, something will be said. There's no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
And I think it's everybody. Not even if you're on TV, but if you're on TV, you get more hate. But even the regular person has haters. But when you're on TV, it's to the whole other level. And I'm sure it breaks a lot of people. I'm sure that it breaks a lot of people. If you're not used to it, I'm sure it could break you guys.
Oh yeah, you have to be really tough.